What is up, people? Matt here again. So I thought I'd do an impressions video today because it's an interesting thing to do, I suppose. And the game I'm giving my impressions on is Persona Q Shadow of the Labyrinth. So I only started playing it literally 2 days ago. It's not like the other Persona games. This is a first-person dungeon crawler, whereas the other Persona games are obviously turn-based JRPGs. I mean, yes, Persona is turn-based and it's a Japanese RPG, I suppose, but it's also a first-person dungeon crawler. I've played just over 3 hours. At the beginning of the game, you get to choose whether you want to play as the Persona 3 protagonist or the Persona 4 protagonist. I chose the Persona 4 protagonist because I haven't played any of Persona 3, whereas I have at least started Persona 4. It's a pretty fun game. The graphics are quite nice for a 3DS game. Some of the cutscenes are ridiculous for the console. They're amazing. Voice acting again, it's high quality voice acting. I'm not sure all the characters have their original voices, but I'm pretty sure most of them do. Yes, I've never played a first-person dungeon crawler before. This is my first one. I heard it's basically a lot like Etrian Odyssey. I've heard of the game series, but I've not played any of them. So, maybe if I really do end up enjoying this quite a lot, I'll have to go out and try the Etrian Odyssey series. But yeah, it's a fun game. I have noticed it is fairly difficult. I'm playing it on the normal difficulty. I'm not playing it on ultra hard. I'm not playing it on like the lowest difficulty. But I have noticed you could just go into a battle, and if like all the monsters happen to target one of your people specifically, they could just kill them, and there's nothing you can do. But luckily some of your people do have like healing spells, but obviously they use up SP, and you don't have a lot of SP in the game. Obviously you can use items, but for some reason I really don't like using items early on, because I think, well, it's a waste. I shouldn't be needing items this early on, but the enemies do occasionally really damage you quite a lot. Especially one enemy, one of the kind of hardest enemies I've fought so far. They have a move and it hurts everyone in your party, which can be quite, tense if some of your characters are on low health already. But yeah, it's not too bad. I've only explored like the very first floor of the first dungeon, but I've done everything on it pretty much. So I haven't done a lot, but I do like the way the game's, I do like how it is going. It's quite fun. I got it at Christmas, and as I said, I didn't start it till 2 days ago. Hopefully I do keep playing it. Although I have noticed with some handheld games, I've started them and then I've just gone off them, or not started, kept going through them. Like Legends of Majora's Mask, I did the first temple on the 3DS version, and I haven't played it since, which is a bit weird, but it happens, especially when a lot of games are coming out and you get into other games. You know how it is. But yeah, Persona Q Shadow of the Labyrinth is definitely a fun game if you're into that sort of thing, and if you're not, it probably is worth trying out just to see how you feel about it. Obviously, as I said before, bear in mind it isn't a traditional Japanese RPG. It's a first-person dungeon crawler. So don't go into it expecting it to be just a Persona game on the 3DS, because it isn't that simple. But I think it's, I don't know how much it's going for now, but I imagine it's not too expensive. And you could definitely there's definitely worse games out there, that's for sure, especially these days. But yeah, it's a good game. So yeah, as always guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video whenever that is. Bye now.